Hello, welcome to my podcast How to Discover Your Purpose as an Entrepreneur. Today's topic. This is my first podcast episode. I am Raghava Reddy, Human Potential Coach, in Institute of Human Excellence, Hyderabad, India. Have you ever looked at someone who seems to have everything an impressive business, financial success, recognition, and influence, and wondered why they still don't look truly happy? Or perhaps you have experienced it yourself. You have worked hard, you have achieved goals on your own, you have achieved goals you once dreamed about. Yet, every now and then, a quiet question keeps showing up. Is this really what I am meant to do? If that question has ever crossed your mind, then today's episode is for you. Because today we are not talking about making more money. We are talking about something far more valuable. We are talking about discovering your true purpose as an entrepreneur. Purpose is what gives meaning to your work. It is what helps you keep going when business gets difficult. It is what inspires people to follow your vision. And most importantly, it is what allows you to build a life that feels successful, not just from the outside but from within. So grab a notebook, find a quiet place if you can, and let's begin this journey together. A story about success without fulfillment. A few years ago, I met an entrepreneur who, by every external measure, was successful. He had built a profitable company. He employed dozens of people. His income was growing every year. From the outside, people admired him. But when we sat down together, he said something that stayed with me. He looked at me and asked, Raghava Reddy, why do I feel empty? I achieved everything I planned for, but I don't feel excited anymore. That conversation reminded me of something many entrepreneurs experience but rarely talk about. Sometimes we become so focused on climbing the ladder of success that we forget to ask whether the ladder is leaning against the right wall. We chase goals because society tells us they matter. We pursue income, recognition, and awards. None of those things are wrong. But if they are disconnected from your deeper purpose, they rarely create lasting fulfillment. The real question is not simply how successful am I? The better question is, am I building a life and a business that reflect who I truly am? Here I want to discuss about what is purpose. Many people think purpose is a single magical moment when everything suddenly becomes clear. In reality, purpose is much simpler and much more practical. Purpose is the reason you choose to do what you do. It is your commitment to solving a meaningful problem and creating a positive impact in the lives of others. Your business may sell products, it may offer services, it may provide coaching or consulting, but beneath all of that lies a deeper reason. Purpose answers questions such as why do I wake up every morning? Who do I, who do I want to help? What contributions do I want to make? How do I want people to remember me? Money is important. It gives us freedom and opportunity, but purpose gives direction. Without direction, even success can feel empty. The number two point I want to discuss now, that is, purpose is bigger than passion. You have probably heard the advice follow your passion. While passion certainly matters, it is not enough. Passion changes, purpose remains. You may be passionate about teaching today. Tomorrow you may become passionate about writing, coaching, or building technology. Those activities can change, but your deeper mission often stays remarkably consistent. Perhaps your mission is helping people grow. Perhaps it is solving different difficult problems. Perhaps it is empowering entrepreneurs. The methods evolve, the mission endures. Instead of asking, what am I passionate about today? Try asking, what kind of contribution do I want my life to make? That question leads to much deeper answers. Next point in this series I want to discuss is your gifts reveal your purpose. Every person, every individual possesses unique gifts and talents. Some people naturally lead, others naturally teach. Some create innovative ideas, others build relationships. Think about your own life. What what do what do people consistently ask you for help with? What comes naturally to you? What activities give you energy instead of draining it? Those recurring patterns are rarely accidents. Very often, they point directly toward your purpose. Your gifts are clues. Pay attention to them. To reflect your purpose, some of the questions may be useful. I would like you to pause for a moment and think about these questions. What activities make you lose track of time? What problems do people regularly ask you to solve? When do you feel most alive? If one if no one judged you, what work would you choose to do? If you could improve one area of the world, what would it be? Don't rush these questions. Sometimes purpose is discovered through quiet reflection rather than constant activity. The next point I want to discuss is your pain can become your purpose. Here is something I have observed over many years of coaching. Your greatest struggles often become your greatest strengths. Think about your own life. Perhaps you have overcome financial hardship. Maybe you have battled self doubt. Perhaps you have experienced failure. Or maybe you have rebuilt your life after disappointment. Those experiences were difficult, but they also gave you wisdom, and that wisdom can become someone else's breakthrough. Many successful coaches, consultants, authors, and entrepreneurs don't teach because they know everything. They teach because they have walked the path. They understand the journey. Your story matters. Never underestimate its power. Next point is fifth point is living according to your values. Purpose and values always work together. Imagine building a business that makes millions but requires you to compromise your integrity every day. Would that truly be success? Probably not. Your values are your internal compass. They guide your decisions when no one is watching. Take some time to identify your core values. Perhaps they include integrity, growth, excellence, contribution, freedom, love, service. When your business reflects your values, work becomes deeply meaningful. The next point I want to share with you is Align your purpose with your business. Many entrepreneurs ask, what product should I create? I believe there is a better question. What transformation do I want to create? People rarely buy products because of the product itself. They buy what the product helps them become. They buy confidence, they buy clarity, freedom, health, peace of mind, growth. As entrepreneurs, our responsibility is not merely to sell, it is to serve. The businesses that create greatest long term successes are the ones that solve meaningful problems consistently. Here are some reflection questions about this area. Let's pause again. Ask yourself honestly, does my current business reflect my deepest values? Am I solving a problem that truly matters to me? If money were guaranteed, would I still choose this work? What impact do I want my business to have over the next 10 years? These questions can change your future. Next topic, subtopic is fear is normal. One of the biggest obstacle to discovering purpose is not confusion. It is fear. Fear of failing, fear of criticism, fear of making the wrong decision, fear of being judged. Every entrepreneur experiences these emotions. The difference is not that successful people have less fear. The difference is that purpose becomes stronger than fear. When you know why you are doing something, obstacles become easier to overcome. Purpose gives courage. Purpose gives drive. Next subtopic. Purpose is practiced daily. Purpose is practiced daily. Many people expect purpose to arrive like lightning. Instead, purpose grows through daily action. Every day ask yourself, who can I help today? What meaningful work can I complete today? What skill can I improve today? Purpose becomes stronger every time your actions align with your values. Consistency builds clarity. Action steps. I would like to leave you with 5 practical exercises. First, write down your 5 greatest strengths. Second, identify your 5 core values. Third, write one paragraph describing the impact you want your life to create. Fourth, ask 3 trusted people what they believe your greatest strengths are. Finally, take one action this week that aligns with the purpose you are beginning to discover. Remember, clarity comes through movement, not through waiting. Finally, imagine yourself 10 years from today. People are gathered together talking about your life. What do you hope they say? Do you want them to remember the money you earned, or the lives you changed, the business you built, or the people you inspired? Legacy is created one decision at a time. Choose wisely, choose purpose. Before closing this podcast, once we have to recall the key points. Today we have explored what purpose truly means. We have learned that purpose is deeper than passion. We have seen how you we have seen how your gifts, values, experiences and challenges all point toward your calling. We have talked about aligning your business with service rather than simply profit. And we have discovered that purpose is not found by waiting, it is discovered through intentional action. Remember this, success gives you income, purpose gives you fulfillment, service gives you significance. When you combine all three, you create a life of extraordinary impact. If today's episode encouraged you, I would love to invite you to take the next step. Join my free Human Potential Masterclass, where I will guide you through proven framework to discover your unique human potential, overcome limiting beliefs, strengthen your entrepreneur mindset, create a meaningful vision for your life and business. You will gain practical tools that you can immediately apply to become a more confident leader, a purpose driven entrepreneur, and a higher performing individual. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast channel, leave a review, and share it with another entrepreneur, business owner, coach, consultant, or professional who needs this message. Together, let's build businesses that create more than profit. Let's build lives that create a lasting impact. Until next episode, remember, you already have extraordinary potential within you. Your purpose is not something you need to invent. It is something you have the courage to uncover and the commitment to live. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next episode.